All right, guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to discuss how you can actually get HAKARI using a method that was added in Anime Vanguards. If you get a high roll odd and a high roll even in a single game of Stage Raid Act 4, you and everyone playing with you in that session will get HAKARI. So it's pretty easy. I'm going to do this with other people today, and I'll show you exactly how to do it with two other players, to be precise. So without further ado, let's start the video. Before we start, I just want you to know that our goal is to reach 50,000 or 100,000 subscribers. If you hit the like and subscribe button right now, I would greatly appreciate it. Now let's get into the video. I need to get a 10, man. If I get a 10, we can do it. We can actually win. This is literally a gamble. I have the odd numbers, so one of my teammates needs to get the even numbers. Oh my God, we did it. Because of that, we got the gambler's buff. Oh boy, that was a real final gamble. We only have a few waves left, and we got the final gamble. That was literally a zero chance situation. We're out here playing like we are HAKARI, GG. Now all we have to do is defeat the boss. It doesn't show it here, but it should be in our inventory once we return to the lobby. Look at this. Reckless Gambler. We got him. He's a secret unit. It's very beautiful and easy to obtain if you know the method. To summarize quickly, if you want to perform this method, it's very simple. You have to get a high roll odd and a high roll even after activating the gambler's buff. Both will summon a free Reckless Gambler, as you can see here. If you manage to do that, you get a free Reckless Gambler, which is obviously HAKARI. Now getting this would likely be impossible if you played solo, because to perform a high roll, the numbers must be fully odd or fully even, and they must have the same logo. For example, if it's Monarch, it must be Monarch. If it's Solar, it must be Solar. If it's Deadeye, it must be Deadeye. Another thing to note is that they must be in a sequence. This means you must have all the numbers that form a sequence. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I believe they don't have to be in the exact same order, but you need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in your deck. If you can do that, it counts as a sequence. It must be a sequence like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, a fully odd sequence. And all of them must be the exact same type. If you can do that, you can get a high roll odd, and vice versa for high roll even. The task is very difficult because getting the numbers is hard. So if I were you, I would prefer to do this with other people, just as I did, because I don't think it's possible to do it alone given how rare the numbers are. You need a sequence, the same type, and the same logo, and they must all be odd or all even. Then, you have to do it in under 30 waves, and on top of that, you have to do it while fighting the boss, which is quite difficult. The main thing to consider is that for a high roll to count, it must be like this. You must get a sequence like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It doesn't have to be in order, but you must be able to form a sequence. It must be the same logo, and all even or all odd. As you see here, I have 2, 6, 4, 9. You can also do something like this. If this person or anyone sends me a 10, we can make 2, 6, 4, 9, 10, or we could do something like 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. That might work too because it's still a sequence. It depends on what you're trying to do. If anyone can send me a 10, it will likely work. The main goal is for you and your teammate to assemble a high roll odd and a high roll even and pass the cards to the other person. For example, if he is doing the high roll odd, I will pass him the odd cards he needs. They must be the same logo and the same numbers. Here he got 2, 4, 6. He can build 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 using ethereals, and that will count as a high roll even. Or he could do 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That could also count as a high roll even. It just depends on what you are trying to do. You must understand how even and odd numbers work for this to succeed. Currently, the numbers he needs are 2 and 4. He already has those, so now he needs 6, 8, 10, and they must be ethereal. I need 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 if I want to form my high roll odd. You can do this without chat since you can see the other player's numbers and infer what they need. But it's better if you talk to them. Also, you have to be lucky because you must do it before wave 30 ends. If you can't, it's over. But if you finish the raid 30 times, you can get Hakari via pity, so you can get him, even if your luck is bad. Oh, I got 10, 4, 6, 2. Thanks to this, we can do the high roll gambler's buff. But I'm missing an 8. I need to get it. Okay, I got it, and now I can activate it. Since I've activated it, I don't need any other numbers. So I will see if they are missing anything and give it to them. Okay, they seem to be new and don't know how the high roll gambler's buff works. So I will just finish the stage and defeat the boss. It turns out Hakari might be the easiest unit to get in this update if you do it right. You just have to play with someone else and understand how the high roll odd and high roll even work. It's a bit complicated, but it's very easy. Just make sure the numbers are in a sequence, have the same logo, and are all even for an even roll, or all odd for an odd roll. That's it, guys. It's truly crazy. After that, you just have to restart, and you'll be able to win and get your Hakari easily. As you can see, earlier we had 1, and now we have 2 reckless gamblers in a row. It's very easy if you follow this method. That's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.